Hi guys. I know it's been a while. Life, and I've tried to film this a few times and it just does not go well. So I take way too long and I tried to use notes, and anyways, so I have my Mama to Embryo shirt on and let's do this. So exactly a year ago today, March 2nd, 2019, we got a message from our donor family. The first message. We posted a profile February 25th of 19 into the Facebook group we're in for embryo donation, and yeah, 5 days, 5 long excruciating days, and we got a message and we got very lucky, and the first time it just clicked that they picked us. And I had tried messaging donor families before that had posted in the group, and that never went well. So if you're in a Facebook group, make your own profile, because it's really worth it, because a lot of donor families don't post so that they don't get bombarded with messages. So anyways, April 5th is the day that I kind of messaged like the wife of our donor family, was like, so do you guys know the decision you're gonna make? Like, we wanted to have a transfer in September of 2019, so I was like, do you know what's going on? And she said that they wanted to pick us, but that she didn't want to be like pushy or anything because she knew we were saving money. So from there I called the clinic, it would have been Monday, April 8th, I believe, and got an appointment set up. And the soonest appointment that they had was September 19th at the office. It was like the office farthest away from us. We have to travel out of state to go. So I was like, I'll take it. 5 months of waiting. So time comes around for the consult. We go, and the doctor says, well, I don't see why you couldn't have a transfer the next few months. So I'm like, whoa, yeah. Like, I was excited. So we went on finished our trip. We stayed for a long weekend and came home, and I called the clinic and I'm like, okay, we're ready, like, what do we do? And she's like, well, the embryos need to be put in your name. And our donor family, we met them when we went on our trip, and she gave us their paperwork to look over and everything, so I had it. So I was like, okay, well, it'll be mailed out tomorrow. So I mailed it out. So it would have been September, end of September, I don't really remember. And it took what felt like forever. So they finally got it. It was like a week later or something, but they got it, and then they told us, well, the donor family needs genetic testing. We never knew that before then. So that took a couple weeks. It was on Halloween, I believe, we got the message to accept the donor as ours. No, the embryos as ours. I'm kind of the donor, but so November 4th we got the paperwork sent in and they were ours. So then in November I was writing back and forth with them, figuring out what to do. I got all my medications in November. I went for a baseline in November, baseline blood work and ultrasound, and somehow I missed the message in my portal that they use that I needed to have preconception blood work and an HSG test done. So I had to wait a week to do that. Made the baseline appointment completely irrelevant since, like, it was over a week wait, whatever. So went for the HSG. Painful for me. I know I'm in some different groups on Facebook. Some people said it didn't hurt at all. For me, it sucked. I was in, like, I wasn't like crying, but I was in tears. And the nurse was just like trying to console me because I was there all by myself. My husband didn't go. I tried to stop by an antique store on my way home, and I made it one aisle lap around, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I had to go back to work. So I got that done. And then my preconception blood work came back that my rubella, which is your measles and mumps, and that was low. And then my crap, what's the name? The one for the chickenpox was indeterminate. So the nurse calls me. She says, well, you need your MMR for your rubella, the measles and mumps, and we need to retest varicella. That's what the chickenpox is. We need to retest your varicella. So I was like, well, can I do that today? Because it's been over 2 weeks since my blood draw and you're just not getting these results, because they said to wait a couple weeks until I did the redraw. So I go, I get my vaccine for my measles and mumps, and then I got my blood draw for my chickenpox. So the next day, or no, maybe it was the same day, I don't remember, they let me know, oh, well, you do need your chickenpox. So I go to my doctor's office the very next day, and I couldn't get it. So if you ever don't know if you need multiple vaccines, wait. Because I had to wait 28 days in order to get my chickenpox. So the chickenpox came around, and let's see, that was January 2nd. I went for the chickenpox of 2020. And they let me know, well, and I decided to get a flu shot just because I don't need to get sick if anything's happening soon. So I go in and they let me know, well, there's a booster for the measles and mumps. I was like, what? No, this would have been December. Sorry, this is why I had notes before. So this was December. Well, there's a booster for the measles and mumps. I was like, a booster? What? So got the booster, got the first shot of my chickenpox, got the flu shot, had to wait another 28 days. So that was January 2nd. I got my last, timeline's mixed up, whatever. I'm pretty sure. And, okay. I'm sorry, I suck. January 1st, found out about the booster. Got the first flu shot. Or only flu shot. Got the first chickenpox. End of January, like 4 weeks later, 28 days. Got my second, what's it called? Chickenpox. Well, the shot I got, so when I went at the beginning of January and got my booster for my measles and mumps and my chickenpox and my flu shot, they put them in my arms, and both arms got cellulitis where they put the shots. So I had to get a shot in my butt of antibiotics. I had to take antibiotics for 10 days to make it go away. That was fun. So I was worried it was going to happen the next time. I did have a small spot at the end of January, but it went away. So, anyways, fast forward, I had to wait 30 days after the last vaccine. That's the word, vaccine. I had to wait 30 days after the last vaccine. So it was 28 days in between vaccines, 30 days before they allow you to get pregnant. The clinic wouldn't let me do anything. They wouldn't let me go in for my baselines to get them checked. They wouldn't let me do anything until the 30 days was up. So, yeah, that was our experience so far. Mind you, it's been 5 months, almost 6 months since that consult when the doctor said, hey, I don't see why a month or two you can have a transfer done. Yeah, I mean, okay, so the vaccines I did later on, I read through the message again, and it did say they recommended the vaccines. So I didn't have to get them, but in the moment when she called me, I was thinking they were telling me I had to get them. So I got them. So I guess it's kind of my fault. It's been pushed off for a couple months, but other than that, my clinic experience with this place has not been very good. Like, the nurses will answer you back, give you different answers to stuff, and like, I don't know. But I thought I would make this. I see it's almost 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna cut it off. I'm sure I forgot a lot. I'm sure I probably mumbled a lot, but yeah. The embryos are ours. I am a mama to embryos. I just don't have them put places yet. They're still in the freezer. So we'll see how things go. Anyways, prayers are accepted. I am on Optavia still. I have not been doing well, unfortunately. I restarted yesterday, Gotta get some weight off, make it nice little homey for my little embryos to implant. So yeah, so I try to live by this. I don't know if y'all can read this. It's from Amazon. It's a bracelet. No, 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 no. On the inside it says, be a warrior, not a worrier. And I know I have a lot of problems with worrying, so anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to send a message. Follow me on Instagram. You can message me on there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.